Alright, welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Where I still have not decided who we're spending our bonding points on. I mean, obviously one is going to Fee. Let's be real with ourselves here. I don't know who the second one is going to. The Struggle. Do I have anything I'm, like, required to do here? West. No. Main. No? Oh, I just have to go to my room and rest. Hello, Malbrand. Welcome to stream. It's been a good minute. Hope you've been well. Okay. Who do I want to hang out with? Where even is Fee is the question. She's in the mansion. I don't remember seeing her in the mansion, but if you say so, game. The Struggle. Where was she? Oh, right here. I'm just blind. Everything is fine. Fee is playing hide and seek. She is, and she's winning. Or she was. Breakfast was really good today. Your mom's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. Oh. I wish I could do that. Okay, okay. Well, you could take cooking lessons with Milliam, and maybe you could rein her in a little bit. It could happen. Never expected Fee would be interested in cooking. I'm not great, but maybe I could help her out. Oh, we're cooking with Fee. I mean, okay. Well, it's never too late to start. Since we've got the day off, why don't I help you practice? Would you? Thanks, let's do that. Sure. Let's move over to the kitchen and get started. Turn the volume up a little bit. I don't feel like we need, I don't know if that's lettuce or cabbage, but I definitely don't think we need that much of it at all. Not even close. Or that many eggs. What on earth are we making? So what are we making? You've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure. Field rations. Should you really put eggs in field rations? Would your rations not expire like super quickly? We've still got a lot more traveling ahead of us, so I thought it'd be a good idea to prep some. Field rations, like the ones used by the RV? It's actually not a bad idea, Fee. There's no telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So, you know how to make them? Yup. I helped make them back in the core, and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were lying low in Celtic, too. Sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Fee then began teaching Reen the best way to make field rations, their difference in experience all too obvious. I thought we were supposed to be the one helping her learn to cook, not the other way around. Eventually, the time to sample their new creations came, and I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat the unknown brown cube. I'm gonna pass on that one. Well, they certainly taste unique in the sense that they don't really taste much like anything at all. Makes me think of the food we had at Gorelia Fortress. No, this tastes even worse. Oh. You don't eat them for fun, though, just to get nutrition in the field. Elliot and Machias didn't have an easy time with them. I imagine they didn't. It was like they had the life drained out of them. That should be a sign that you need to change how you're preparing these things, Fee. Clearly something needs to happen. You know, I get that they're just to have food to eat in combat situations, but why not try and make them a bit tastier? Why? Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this. but to say the rest of us aren't is an understatement. And besides, if you're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? I guess. Keeping morale up is just as important as keeping everyone fed. It'd be a good chance to put the cooking classes at the academy to use too. Yeah, ready to see what we can do? Oh, we're going again? Oh god. What are we gonna make this time? Thus, the experiment to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonably edible began. After scouring the mansion, they threw in one ingredient after another. As one might expect, this also led to one failure after another. In the end, they eventually gave up and asked Reen's mother, who was more than happy to help. Well, they definitely look more edible now. That's something. They look like an actual food now. Wow, these are pretty good. Yeah, they are. Hooray. How much food did we waste in the making of these things? They're tricolored? Yeah, they look like those little multicolored cakes. I really like those. I can't think of what they're called though. Hard to believe adding a few herbs could make this much of a difference. Seems like there's more to cooking than meets the eye. Agreed. It's not easy, but putting in the effort's worth it in the long run if these rations have anything to say about it. True, I had fun prepping them together with someone too. Unlike in the core. Did you say something? No one in the core helped you make rations? Did they not also need to eat the rations? Seems a bit risky on their part. Just that it was a good learning experience. Thanks, Reen. After that, they tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had the recipe fresh in mind. My bond with Fee has strengthened. Yes, rank 3. We can do Powerful Strike and Deadly Assist. Sure. Sure we can. Okay, who do we want to spend the last point on? I don't personally have any strong feelings towards any of these characters. Okay, Toval, Machias, Elliot, and Captain Claire. Huh. Do I know anything about any of these characters? I don't know anything about Elliot. We didn't learn anything about Fee from that. Ugh. That's interesting. So going off of this, the game probably wanted us to hang out with Captain Claire and Machias based on lack of knowledge points. But Fee also doesn't have any like knowledge points, so that doesn't really track. Only 2 bond events here include Notebook. Okay. So the game probably did want Captain Claire and Machias then. Whatever. We hung out with Fee because I like Fee, and it's not like I'm gonna get them all anyway. I guess maybe let's hang out. Do I want to hang out with Toval or Machias? I'm the boss. I am the boss. This is not a democracy. It's definitely a dictatorship, but I don't know. I'm actually considering using Machias because his like charge ability, at least with Elliot, is super useful. Especially since it heals at least 100 EP. And it procced so many times last time. Okay, I've decided. Let's hang out with Machias, who I think is this direction. Let's actually talk to Machias for once in our lives. since I usually ignore him entirely. Fancy meeting you here, Machias. What are you up to? Not much, just trying to help out around here. Those Jaegers really did a number on this place, and since they put us up earlier in the year, I wanted to pay them back. That's really generous of you. But don't overwork yourself, okay? I won't. I know how important rest is to productivity, so I'm not going to jeopardize that. Once I finish up here, I'm going to unwind with some long overdue studying. You are the only person who'd consider studying a form of rest. As grisly a fate as studying sounds, that might not actually be a bad idea. We're studying? I mean, I guess. For someone who ignored Machias since Trails of Cold Steel 1, listen. He was a sexist jerk, okay? But fine, I'll study with you. At least he's useful. Somewhat. If I help you finish up here, then maybe they'll let us use the restaurant to study together. Can't think of a downside. Then let's do this, shall we? By pooling their efforts, Machias and Reen finished up at the Phoenix Wings in record time, and once they gathered up their study materials, they grabbed a table inside and got straight to studying. I can't think of anyone else who would consider studying a break. You're one of a kind, Machias. Well, as easy as it is to forget at times like these, we are technically students. I hope you aren't planning on deriding me as a bookworm like Eustace does. I'll do what I want. I wouldn't dream of it. If anything, I agree with you. It's been over a month since we were last at the academy, and I spent most of that time asleep in the mountains. I haven't had a chance to study at all. We didn't have any opportunities to study while we were lying low in Celtic either, so don't feel bad. How did you even get school textbooks? How do we have these right now? But now that we have the chance, I think we should. We can't let the students back at Thor's get ahead of us. Are there students back at Thor's? I was under the impression that everyone, left and was in, wherever throughout the country. We just had to find them as we went. They're even bothering to hold classes like usual, that is. I mean, there's no way they didn't take the principal or our nurse into custody. The Noble Alliance probably left the vice principal alone, because he seemed Noble Alliance-y. But I think everyone else was, arrested. Still, getting together like this makes me think of when we were all studying for midterms. At the time, I was so focused on cramming whatever I could get into my head, I didn't even notice. But looking back, it was kind of fun doing all that together. Please don't bring up my horrible grades again, Reen. I don't need that reminder. I was thinking something like that too, actually. Funny how that works. And memories like that are all the more reason why we need to dedicate ourselves to taking it back from the Alliance. Arrested in quotation marks, of course. I mean, I never said it was lawful. I just said they were arrested. I don't agree with the arrest, but I don't agree with, anything the Noble Alliance does. But welcome to Stream Rain Bright. I assume you watched the Genshin live stream yesterday. I'm sure I speak for both of us when I say I don't just want to look back on those days. I want to experience them again. Agreed. We've still got plenty of time left to be students, but I don't want to waste another minute. Huh? What are you two up to? Oh, are you gonna join our study session? Elliot's like, why on earth would you ever choose to study? Who are you? Hi, guys. Wait, are you two studying? Now? You guys are so weird. As I so eloquently expressed to Reen earlier, now is the best time to study. And you two are welcome to join, if you'd like. Cracking, am I okay? Am I okay? Cracking open a book will do you some good. I'd rather book it instead. Don't even think about taking one more step fee. Well, I suppose I could join in for a while. Welcome to the team. Take a seat here. With 2 new participants secured, their study session began, and together they quietly worked their way through one subject after another, each of them dutifully explained by a very enthused Machias. Emma would be so proud. Your bond with Machias strengthened. I mean, I'm never gonna pair Reen with Machias though. I like Machias paired with an arts user too much. Hopefully he gets auto charge on Emma as well. That'd be nice. Okay. Anything else to say? Well, that proved to be rewarding use of my time. Thanks for joining, Reen. I thought you said paired with Eustace. Did I? Oh. I would like him to be paired with Eustace. I think we're all aware of that. But I guess I do use Eustace as a half and half. Half arts, half crafts. I do love Eustace. But I don't know if I could sustain Reen, whoever, Machias, and Eustace. Because I like Fee or Lara being my pair with Reen too much. But welcome to stream, Fatan? Fatan? I'm so sorry. Please let me know how to say your name. Phaeton? Where the heck am I? Oh, we're inside now. I'm kind of suspicious of Captain Claire. I don't trust her. And I feel like Taval could die at any moment, not gonna lie. He kind of gives character that's going to die. I'm sure glad we managed to make it back from Celtic all right. Was it risky? Was it a risky venture? Sure. But we found our classmates and even managed to join up with Captain Claire. So I'd say it all paid off in spades. I'll second that, thanks in large part to you, too. I never could have done half of that on my own. We can go minigame at any time. There's a minigame. All I did is back you up a little. It's kind of what we bracers do. Speaking of, it's time for me to get back to work. Your mom asked me to do something for her. It's not even a joke either. And after that, I've got stuff dealing with the village's defenses. Never a dull moment when you're with me. Man, he does sound swamped. We were supposed to be taking today to rest. Time for me to get to work. I've got something to do for your mom first off. Yeah. So you've said. Have fun with that. Let me at least talk to Claire. Get out of my way, sir. You don't really care about pronunciation, but photon, but with an A, is the correct one. Phaeton. Awesome. I can do that. Last night, I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any... I did not want turbo mode. Inform us of any incoming danger, and in turn, allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village. Can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can rest easy, knowing they've got your team watching over them. No thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that it's the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy too. I thought he was still alive. Lecter definitely made it seem like he's still alive. Oh, if it isn't Reen, taking the day off? Who are you? Hi there, Gerald. And yeah, we're just getting some R&R before we head out again tomorrow. Is that so? Well, It's nice to see you kids made it back to us. Take all the time you need before you go out there and knock him dead, okay? Thanks, we will. Incidentally, what were you doing over on the mountain path? Oh, I was just having a look at the slope. It's covered in more snow than ever. Perfect for snowboarding. Oh god. Is snowboarding the minigame? Because I will fail. Totally slipped my mind. I guess the courses are still up and running? Sure are. You kids did some solid work building them. And if you need to take your mind off of things, they're always open. I might even have a prize or two in store if you manage to clear them. Now I'm curious. Thanks for the heads up. I got a snowboard. You can snowboard from Emir's southeast gateway. Completing the available courses within the given time frames while obtaining a set number of flags will net a variety of prizes. I do like free stuff. More courses will become available as the story advances. Practice your hardest. Oh. Collect the specified number of flags while reaching the goal within the targeted time. Finish the course with the required number of flags within the target time to clear it. You can jump, and I'm gonna crash into so many things. So many things. Why would you even put obstacles like that on a snowboarding hill? That's a good way to get yourself killed. There's going to be another Sonic movie, like other than the third one that just came out? I'll be honest, I have not seen any of them. One day. I mean, let's try snowboarding. A course. Level 1. Target time 1:10. And 22 flags obtained. I'm gonna do so badly. Okay, so I want the flag. I can't change my perspective, which I kind of hate. No! Well, I've already failed. Oh, okay, you do not jump for very long. It is a baby jump. Now I know. Okay, do that. Okay. This isn't that bad. No! Oh, you really have to know where some of these flags are. I was 1 short from the target number. That's annoying.
It wasn't so great.
Retry. You can lower the difficulty and try again. That's funny. Okay, now I know. You need to jump closer to the target. Okay. I got some of the flags I missed before. Got it. I can do this. This course specifically. Probably not harder ones. Come on. Okay. Give me this flag. What happens if I get all the flags? Do I win a prize? A better prize? There is a button to reduce speed. Really?
I did it!
Why didn't this explanation explain that? Useless. No, I'm not gonna retry. I got a perfect score. Cleared the A1 course. Not bad. It was only a beginner's course, but not bad. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Got a proxy puppet. I don't need that. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I don't need that, though. I certainly will. See you then. I was hoping for, like, a quartz. Or, I don't know, Tirabalms. Not a proxy puppet. Okay, we've definitely spoken to everyone already, so that's not the run button. Playing this game and Metaphor at the same time is going to kill me. Okay, let's proceed the day. We did the hidden quest with the grass, so we should be fine. Should I go rest in my room now? Yes.